From Corrie to Holby and now Waterloo Road, Angela Griffin is undeniably a total soap superstar.
But this weekend, it's her skills as a radio DJ front and centre, because you are at the Radio 2 in the Park Festival.
I am, in Leicester.
Very good morning to you.
Good morning to you both.
There was a moment earlier on the programme when we had Angela Rayner on, but we put up the name Angela Griffin.
Brilliant.
So Angela Rayner became momentarily an actress and
Excellent.
a DJ.
And you were Deputy Prime Minister to be if Labour wins the next election.
I can do it all. I can do it all.
And I'm afraid you've got to go to Liverpool and address the Trade Union Congress.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, OK, I can do that.
What would you tell them?
In Leicester. Ban the vapes.
Yes.
Ban the vapes.
Now,
Good.
that's an interest, because that is our top story this morning, and parents are very worried about vapes.
Yeah.
How old are your children?
I've got a 16 and a 19.
Right.
Yes, and we have found vapes in their room before. I just don't like the way that they are there for children with all these funny flavours and, you know, fuzzy peach. And that's... No, if you're giving up smoking and it's a way to give up smoking, fine, but it's targeted. It feels targeted at the children.
And why do you think it's harder for us as parents to argue against vapes than cigarettes?
I don't think it is harder. I argue just as much. I used to smoke when I was younger, so I've always been very against it. I gave up about 20 years ago. And then the vapes came along and my kids seemed to think it was a different thing. And it's like, no, it's just becoming addicted to nicotine. It's not that they're doing the 0% ones, they're doing the ones with nicotine.
Don't
it's
you
just
think,
addiction.
though, that as parents it got a bit confusing for a while because the public health experts were all saying vaping better than smoking, you know, vaping is good for you compared to smoking, and it created this idea that maybe vaping's OK.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of never heard that. It was, if you smoke, it is better than smoking.
Yeah.
But it's always, as far as I've been concerned, is just don't do either.
Definitely.
Why become addicted to anything?
Definitely.
You have an alter ego, which is being the head teacher of Waterloo Road.
I do.
Secondary
Radio
school.
DJ, head teacher.
Exactly, deputy leader of the Labour Party.
All of these things.
So,
And how's your roof, by the way?
My roof,
In
it's
Waterloo-
all right.
Is it?
Do you know what?
No
it's all
concrete
right.
issues?
Although they're in the next season that will be coming up at some point, and the transmission date will one day be told.
are you going to address it?
Well, we're not going
show?
to address that, but we might be moving.
Physical structural issues?
Oh, you'll have to wait and see. It's all very exciting. We are
good.
so topical.
Yeah. And when is it? Is there another season?
There is another season, yeah.
Because it left on a really emotional cliffhanger,
It
didn't
did. It did. It really did with the very lovely Danny. I won't ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen the end of it.
But it was very emotional.
But really emotional, and he was such a strong character,
Yes.
such a big character within the show.
Sure.
But yeah, it was very emotional. But you know, it always comes out back the show bigger, better, stronger, and everything's for a reason.
Yes. And how long are you going to remain the head of Waterloo Road?
I will be there when we come back. Yeah, definitely.
Until the next Ofsted.
until I get booted out. Yeah, exactly. Until she gets booted out. But yeah.
You have a very busy life. You're a mum, obviously, and you have all this huge CV.
Yeah.
I know.
How do you unwind and relax? Because one of your jobs
say that.
is presenting a show which is all about unwinding.
Yeah.
But there's nothing relaxing about working.
No, there isn't. Well, I love work. I really love it. I try and do about 5 things at once, but that's my choice. I like having a lot of things going on, but I think you have to balance it. The whole thing is, if you're going to work hard, you've got to relax hard. You've got to play hard. So yeah, my lovely radio show Unwinds is on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock on BBC Radio 2, and I'm so proud of it because it's one of those things that came from left field. But I thoroughly enjoy it, and as I am doing the show, I find myself unwinding.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
I've got to ask you, because we're going to have to go in a second, but My Mum, Your Dad, ITV last night, did you watch it? And are your daughters, do you think they are good relationship advisors?
No way, are they heck? I wouldn't trust them at all. I've been married for 150 years, so I definitely don't need a...
So you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it, no.
You should watch it. It's
Should I?
really good.
Ed's obsessed with it.
All right.
I'm not obsessed with it, I just think it's really good.
Do you know what? The government minister's probably going to get a question about it next as well.
That is good.
Angela, great to see you.
Thank you
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being in.